It is fairly simple for a man to walk out the door, see a hot-looking woman, and become immediately curious and want to know more. Men are bred to hunt, and they actively enjoy the chase their prey, in this case women, gives them. Because it's in the male DNA, it's an innate behaviour that doesn't require much instruction or prodding. With regards to women though, that isn't the case. Although yes, they share the same admiration for attractiveness as everyone else, it takes more than just a hot guy passing by to actually capture their attention, and much more to maintain their interest. So here are some things that you can do to make sure she loves you and only you. Are you ready? Of course you are. Like and subscribe. Take a shower. No matter what your motivation is for practicing good hygiene, this is crucial for everyone. In addition to helping you avoid any potential health issues, maintaining good hygiene also gives you more self-confidence each day. Even though it is something we are taught from a young age, maintaining good hygiene and taking care of your body is something that many people overlook as they start to grow older and place a greater emphasis on materialistic things. And if you take up to 2 daily showers and keep your body odor to a minimum, I can assure you that you are already ahead of many young men who believe that applying pricey aftershave to cover their body odor counts as appearing masculine. I just want to make it clear that how masculine you are doesn't necessarily depends on how unpleasant and musky you smell. Just take a shower and clean yourself. Doing anything else only makes you smell bad. It also includes brushing your teeth twice a day and drinking plenty of water. Smell nice. When you first meet someone, their first impression of you will be how you smell. Now, smell is one of the 5 senses, and it has the ability to trick your brain into thinking a food does not taste good simply by its aroma. Women form, did you know this, opinions about you based solely on your scent before they even look up and notice you, even if they don't say it out loud. Now, consider yourself on the way to work, passing a stunning woman who immediately stops you and asks you for your number. You weren't even specifically looking for a potential date at that time. There are many high street and drugstore aftershaves that smell just as good as the top end ones, so don't think you need to go out and spend lots of money on expensive aftershave to smell good. Choosing an aftershave that you enjoy is key. You might even have one for regular use and one for special occasions. The laugh. One of the best personality traits you can have is the capacity to make people laugh. Unfortunately, this quality isn't something that can be learned. There are some people who have a natural sense of humour and are consistently upbeat and social, and there are others who can tell a few jokes to lighten the mood. Half of your work will be done for you if you can make a woman laugh. She will subconsciously associate that happy hormone with you almost as a mental trigger, because when we laugh, we release a happy hormone that instantly dissolves any stress we may be feeling. Injecting that kind of happiness into someone's life means all of these positives will be linked to you and the mood around you, because when we think of laughter, we think of happiness, fun and exciting times, smiles, and all of those other good things. Find common ground. This makes a great conversation topic if you can find something that you both have that you both like. As that relationship develops, you can also go down this road and further explore it. Are you both outdoorsy people? A romantic and enjoyable first date idea could be a hike in the early morning hours to catch the sunrise. Are you dining out and sharing your favourite pastime? Establish a rule that you must sample 3 appetizers from a different restaurant's menu every Friday night. A common interest can also help to keep the conversation going and prevent those awkward pauses. In the beginning of any relationship, this is especially crucial because it will make you feel more at ease with one another and help you create a stronger bond. Be polite. It can be quite shocking to see fully grown adults not use their manners and assume that they are superior to those around them because, well, we're all taught how to use manners in every situation from the moment we are born, right? So when we discussed this with some women, they said that it was really unattractive to see an adult man be rude to the customer service representatives and other people in general. Saying please and thank you, as well as treating people with the respect you would like to be treated with, should come naturally to all of us. So it is truly distasteful to see adults who don't share this outlook. Now think about how awkward it would be, right, to be out on a date with someone and then you hear them talking down to the waiter because of the waiter's position. The saying treat the CEO with the same level of respect that you would treat the cleaner is one that everyone needs to aspire to live by, because your job title does not define who you are as a person. Women find men who are friendly to those around them to be very attractive, and when they overhear these kinds kinds of conversations, if anything, it makes the attractiveness of the man even greater. Be confident. Now, we all occasionally struggle with confidence, especially in light of the standards established by today's society. People struggle with self-esteem and self-worth because they believe that if they don't look a certain way, they are not attractive. It has been said that happiness is inversely correlated with self-confidence, and everyone around you can feel and see the joy that emanates from you. Men who are self-assured are extremely attractive to women and are almost like a magnet to them. Everyone does not want to date someone who is so full of themselves that they are unable to see any flaws in themselves, as this is bordering on narcissistic behavior. However, there is a thin line between being confident in yourself and being cocky. It's okay if you don't feel confident in yourself, because confidence is something that develops over time. For the time being though, try to fake it until you make it by acting confident. This will soon trick your brain into thinking you are confident. And in order to convey that you are strong and confident within your body, walk with your shoulders back and your head held high. Body language. Because it's so complex and yet makes it so simple to understand a lot about a person, it has been discussed for a long time. Body language is becoming more significant in all areas of study, but it can also be used to determine someone's thoughts when dating. You can make use of this by projecting through your movements what you want a woman to think and feel about you. For instance, standing tall can convey a sense of pride and confidence. When a man puffs out his chest while keeping his shoulders back, much like a lion roar or a gorilla beating its chest, it exudes confidence and frequently makes the women swoon. Now, when in conversation, your posture and gestures can communicate a lot about you that words alone cannot. Touch. You'll be surprised, at how easily a man can entice a woman with a single touch, increasing your likelihood of appearing attractive to her. Her tingling is more than enough to be caused by something as simple as placing your hand on her lower back as you usher her through a crowd of people. When you are in public and she has to maintain her appearance, subtle and inconspicuous touches can drive a woman crazy. It can be very enticing to know exactly where and when to touch. By understanding the psychology behind it, a man can even use the simplest of touches to trigger strong emotions within a woman. Effort. Although, yes, it may surprise most men, putting in just a little effort alone can put you in a league of your own before other qualities are even considered. Have a plan in place before you ask her out. Now, we dislike guys who say things like, "We can go out for food if you want, where do you want to go? We're going to this restaurant for dinner on Friday at 8 p.m. That's what we want to hear. We want guys to be prepared. This shows that you have taken the time to think about what you want to do and where you want to go, which shows that you are confident and decisive. The smile. A smile is arguably the most basic yet alluring feature of the human body, but I think many guys overlook this. When someone smiles at you, it's only natural for you to reciprocate because smiling is very contagious. You don't necessarily need to have teeth that are perfectly white to have a nice smile, even though having nice teeth will enhance just a little bit. Now, a fun fact, teeth should have an off-white or slightly yellow tint rather than being porcelain white like your bones. Many people may look good with Hollywood smiles, but they are not genuine or natural. Now, a man with a nice warm smile can melt the heart of any woman he looks at. So if you smile often, then there's a good chance she will fall for you and only you. Do you smile enough or not? All of this straightforward yet useful advice could mean the difference between going home alone at the end of the night or finding a cutie and setting up a date. Which one would you want to do? You can quickly catch a woman's eye and have her swooning at your feet with a notepad and pen in hand. With some simple techniques such as maintaining eye contact, finding common ground, or being polite and friendly, one can effectively charm a woman into wanting to get to know them better.